Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
I'm Ryan.
And we are going back to the 80s again. We're talking about movie villains.
Movie villains from the 1980s. Some
Wow.
of the baddest movie villains came from the 80s, I think.
No, you're right. And we had to literally cut this down to our favorites.
Right, yeah. Like maybe some of our favorites from like maybe 10 of them or something like that. But yeah.
Many.
There's so many.
Oh.
We're definitely going to have to do like an honorable mention show or like a part 2 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are some of the ones that we could come up with. I mean...
Yeah, the ones that we remember that are just like, and maybe everyone can agree with, maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
But the one that we didn't put in here that stuck out to me the most as we were doing this like little research was Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yes. Audrey, too.
Yes, dude. I mean...
Feed me!
Yes! Like, we wanted to put this in here, but there's just so many, like we said. But that one specifically, A Little Shop of Horrors, I mean, it was great.
That movie was so good.
The plant,
yeah.
You know, it just...
Little Audrey, too.
Yes! Dude, that
Came
was
down
great.
from space.
And then, I mean,
A total eclipse of the sun! Dude, the music, the soundtrack of that fucking movie is so
and wasn't
good.
it, Little Shop of Horrors, Little Shop. See what I'm saying?
Skid Row! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and Steve Martin as the dentist?
Yes, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, that... We had to mention that just because it's different, it's fun, and it was cool.
And all throughout this show, we're going to pop in a couple of honorable mentions that we don't have on our immediate list that we wrote out.
Right. They're just going to come to us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of them.
It's just when you start talking 80s, you know, we are old, we forget things, but once we start rolling...
What are you talking about? I forget things. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then it just pops in our head because that's just the way life works over 40.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, yeah, oh my God, did I tell you?
Yeah.
Villains will pop up eventually.
Yeah, I just remembered that whole soundtrack of Little Shop of Horrors. I was like, oh yeah, that's so good.
Oh, that's why I love
Suddenly Seymour.
See what I'm saying? I think
Seymour.
I think the show's over. Little Shop of Horrors won.
That was it. Thank you for watching. If you happen to make it,
Oh Lord. Okay, so let's start it off.
All right.
Villains of the 80s. I mean, this one, of course, probably one of the most famous, Darth Vader. Are you all right? Can you breathe?
Yeah,
oh.
I'm okay.
Whew, man. Got a little nervous. But yes, Darth Vader. That's what it sounds like at night when I'm breathing.
In your CPAP machine.
Yeah, dude. I can't breathe for shit, and I'm just like, I think of that all the time. I'm just like,
Do you really have one of those?
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good.
It's not as loud as that, but I mean it.
Yeah, right.
You think of Darth. Anyone who breathes like that,
Yeah.
you know, you walk by a friend sleeping, and they're just like,
Yeah.
Luke, I am not your father.
I'm so tired.
I wish I could sleep.
I don't think Darth Vader sleeps, man.
Oh man,
He's fucking badass.
But all around,
he's Darth Vader. Yeah, he just runs a complete empire.
Oh yeah.
From his Death Star, right? Mm-hmm. And just annihilating planets.
Oh, yeah.
All over the solar system, in the universe.
And he was the most feared, like, villain, right? I mean, that dude was costume cool, all black, just blacked out.
Yeah, and I say, like, any, like, superior villain, if they have minions, they're a superior villain.
Oh, for sure.
Darth Vader had the stormtroopers.
Millions.
Shredder had the foot soldiers.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
you're so right. When you get to that level,
when you have people following you and obeying like Hitler had the Nazis.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, because we just discovered that he was
Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander may or may not be Hitler underneath the mask. We discussed that in another show.
It is. He is. No, but I'm saying like he had stormtroopers, but he had thousands and thousands of every movie there's stormtroopers. And the one thing that we learned, I think we discussed, is they can't aim. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So like we could be standing in front of them and they're just like and we won't die.
They're just flying by and you're walking through all the lasers.
That was the one defect when Vader making these.
Yeah.
Like the aim chip or whatever that may be, it was defected.
And it was always right here, probably.
Because
one shot.
I never like
Han Solo's just like.
He's like, they're not gonna kill me.
Chewie's like.
And he even killed him.
Oh yeah.
So that was the one thing I learned slowly, that they couldn't aim. So when I knew that, I was like watching the movies. I was like, now it makes sense.
That's why they needed thousands of them. Could you imagine if one of them got a hit? They're like, oh my god, I got a hit! I got a hit, guys! I got a hit!
So he's like, did you see that? And he gets killed.
Luke Skywalker's like, you nicked my ear. You're an inch away, buddy.
The one
an
time
inch away, okay? You're 1 inch away. You just nicked my ear, little beast. Nothing big.
Yeah. So, Darth Vader, of course.
Yes.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
He's definitely a good villain. All right, number 2.
Number 2.
We're going to go Tony Montana.
Tony Montana.
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yep. So was he, I mean, he was a feared guy.
He was just a drug lord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make him a villain? Close, maybe.
It makes me a bad guy.
A bad guy.
Yeah.
Like Razor Ramon.
Oye, me chico. Listen.
As soon as he walked out to the ring, I was like, wait a minute. It's fucking Tony Montana and
the razors on his. What's the razors for? What's the razors for?
So yeah, Tony Montana. I mean, he was
Hey yo. Yeah.
definitely a huge figure in the '80s for sure. Everyone still thinks they're fucking Tony Montana.
Right. They're always like, say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
They're always doing that. Like whenever you think of like cocaine, it's just like,
Oh yeah. I mean,
you can't do as much as Tony Montana.
not that at that level, but living in Rochester, if you live in the city of Rochester, I mean, there's gunfire every night, everywhere you go.
Yeah.
It's, say hello to my little friend, and it's just like, what the fuck? You don't even know what's going on.
And that movie was so good too. It just like epitomized. It just solidifies the '80s. Like, it's like that should be like the character.
Everything
movie.
'80s was in it.
Yeah, the soundtrack is so fucking good.
The clothes,
the
cars,
everything.
It was
everything.
It was good.
Al Pacino.
Yep.
Yeah. Al Pacino.
All right, next one.
All right, these ones. So we're gonna mix them in a little bit. These guys are villains / monsters / whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So we got Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers.
Yeah. We kind of had to lump these together because it seems like they just. It was like every, what was it? Just every year it was like a Freddy movie, Jason movie, Halloween.
Yeah.
Din, 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 din.
It was just bi-yearly.
It was just them
it was
throughout
just
the whole
Jason,
80s.
Okay, next year is a Freddy, next year is a Jason.
Yeah, dude.
Myers would slip in. But
which one's your favorite out of those three?
Oh, Jason for sure.
I mean, he was
Jason
badass.
for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Freddy Krueger was cool. Like the nightmare thing and the claw and all that was, different in the face.
yeah. Don't get me wrong, Freddy Krueger was fine, but he didn't make it to as many sequels as Jason did.
No, I mean, this dude, Jason, is still sequeling.
Dude, he's still going. He's still sequeling.
Still going. And it's great, too, because you just, Kathy Lee Gifford, right? Is this her? Oh, no, that's Halloween.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Kathy Lee fuck? Kathy Lee Gifford. I knew it was 3 names.
Matt, can we talk for a second? Can we just talk for a second?
Jamie Lee Curtis,
they can't
Kathy
hear
Lee
this.
Griffin.
They can't hear this. Can we Oh my god, dude!
And then
Kathy Lee Griffith.
Regis Philbman comes out. Hey guys, how you doing?
I can't believe Jason is a monster.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be a victim? Don't go to sleep.
Oh my God. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah.
She's part of the Jason, or is that Halloween?
From Halloween, yeah.
Okay.
From Halloween. Oh,
son of a bitch.
Regis Philbman.
What was that show in the morning that they were on?
Regis and Kathy Lee. Regis and Jamie Lee, according to him.
And they introduce Jason. He comes out and kills them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason!
Then he's just like,
this guy's bonkers! I can't believe he's here!
oh my Lord.
Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know, what's your favorite?
I mean, I think Jason's more badass than the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I believe at one point they had a Jason versus Freddy.
Yes, they did. Yeah, that was good.
I don't know who won.
It didn't really it was like a tie.
Left you in suspense.
Like they just fucked each other up at the end, and like Jason ended up drowning, and Freddy ended up like without arms, and yeah.
So
and Michael Myers, did he ever die? I think Kathy Lee Gifford ended up killing him eventually, chopping his head off.
I think in the final one, like 2023, 22.
Yeah, like Halloween H2O or whatever. Yeah.
And it sucks too because like every Halloween, you're almost expecting Michael Myers to come back, right?
Yeah.
He can't come back all the time. I mean,
there's
got to be a final destination for this guy.
It's just like weird, they're all demons somehow. They're all like zombies. They're all zombies.
Yeah.
Except Freddy can't, he can only be in your dreams. So if you just...
Remember that, remember Dokken did the...
Dream
Warriors! Didn't dream no more! We're the Dream Warriors! Yes! Dokken.
Dream! Yeah, that was good. I think that was from, Freddy... That was Nightmare on Elm Street 5 or something like that.
It's still the 80s,
The
though.
Dream Warriors, yeah. It was
believe.
so good, yeah.
And, dude, that hit, you'll never forget. I mean, dude, catchy.
Dude, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies were really good.
They were.
They're my, if I was gonna, that's probably my third. Freddy's probably my third. Michael Myers would be my second.
Yeah.
But Freddy is, so comedic.
And
just
but the same thing, even when it comes
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Yeah. And even when it comes to, Halloween, people to this day are still dressing up as Freddy.
Yeah.
Are still dressing up as Jason.
Yeah.
Are still dressing up as Michael Myers.
Every time.
Right?
You go into, a Halloween costume store.
It's there.
It's there.
Right?
Always there.
Oh, my God.
And would you agree that all three of these guys just would always, pick on and beat the shit out of Chucky?
Did they? Or would they?
I won't say they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chucky sucks.
The little doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
watched
the one, and for me it was just can that little doll, if that little doll ran up on me, I'd kill it.
Right.
I'd
kick it.
Knife or no knife, whatever he's got.
Yeah, it's like a fly.
It would be
doing.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude, I would just...
trying to make a sandwich here.
I would just do this. I would just turn its head, and then just... and then I would just be like, dude, get the hell out of here.
Throw him in the fire.
Movie over.
Yeah, it's simple.
But yeah, Chucky was...
Yeah, he stinks.
That's why he didn't make the list, people.
No. And honorable mention here, I'm going to say Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, dude, yes.
That has to be, Jason's brutal. Michael Myers is brutal. He's just got a knife, though. He doesn't really do much. Leatherface.
I forgot about him.
Scares the shit out of me.
He's the one with the pins, right?
Oh, no, that's Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface is the guy with the chainsaw with the human skin mask. He's got the butcher's apron.
Yes.
Dude, he's fucking,
Yeah, see, they just pop up.
he scares the shit out of me. Yeah.
And horror movies aren't the same.
No.
I mean, some of them are, I don't know.
I think the 80s was more like slasher prominent. You know,
but it was more, it was just seemed realistic. Now everything's like green screen and, you know.
Yeah, and that's like make a sound.
Yeah, like the dude from Key and Peele. He kind of is bringing back like the essence of horror movies, like scary movies.
That's more atmospheric horror.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a significant, like Jason or Freddy. There isn't any of those anymore.
I know.
There's been a couple, but they're not.
Yeah,
it's not as good. Like Stephen King's It was pretty good. Okay.
Was that the clown in the Candyman? I met that guy.
You met him?
Yeah, he was down at the Jazz Fest probably 12 years ago.
Okay.
He was in town. He was at Temple Bar and Grill. Me and all my friends were there. He walked in. Everyone knew who he was, of course. And then finally we had our chance to say hello.
Yeah, you're right.
Meet and greet.
Candyman.
Yep.
You're like, yes, shut up.
Yeah. So he was really cool, and he said hello. He liked my one friend, of course, female, but
of course.
But it was cool. We met him, and I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
I just met Candyman. 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 And then he bought me a shot, so it was kind of cool.
Oh, nice. Thank you, man. All right, so those are those big monster horror movie villains. Let's move on to... Now, this is a great duo.
This is the best duo ever.
We're talking about John Kreese and Johnny Lawrence.
Yes.
John and Johnny from the
Karate Kid, Cobra Kai.
Dude, Cobra Kai was badass.
Oh, my God.
So good.
This combination, just the teacher villain, the student villain.
Yeah.
And they tortured...
prodigy.
They tortured... Daniel-san.
Yeah, Daniel-san.
You know what I mean? And Mr. Miyagi.
Wrecking his bike.
Oh, dude. Everything they could. Yeah. But ultimately, you know, Daniel-san, he did steal Johnny's girl.
Yeah,
he did. I mean, that's the...
Yeah.
Is that the ultimate prize?
And Johnny even, like, submitted to it. He admitted he was like, "You're all right, LaRusso," at the end.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Fuck."
After the... Sweep the leg.
Yeah. Sweep the leg. Do you have a problem with that? No, sensei?
Yeah. But ultimately, I mean, Karate Kid, great movie. That was a great combo.
Yeah, John Kreese is badass.
Yeah,
just the way he acts, too.
And it was just... Everything was great about that movie.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
We've discussed that in another episode if you want to go back and check out the Karate Kid episode.
We did do a Karate Kid, didn't we?
We did.
Sometimes we just do so many shows, I'd lose track. But...
Sometimes they spill into other shows.
Oh, they do. Oh, yeah. And that's what's great. And then, you know, you just got to go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this... damn, we're only halfway through the fucking list.
Yeah.
All right, so this one was great, too.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago.
I will break you.
Greatest line ever.
Dude.
Right?
I fucking love Ivan Drago.
When they're standing there just like that and he just says it, it's just like, oh, damn. He's going to win.
He's going to fucking break them.
Right?
The way he was punching those, like, remember when he was punching those punching bags and the meter would show up? How many pounds of pressure the punch would be?
And this is when... In the 80s, when the new technology was coming out, right?
Yeah.
So he's using robots. Yeah. Sylvester Stallone is using fucking dead cows.
Yeah.
And logs and snow and shit.
Yeah, he's going old school and just training in the elements.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
and, you know, that will always work.
Yeah.
No matter what. It
works if you're Sylvester Stallone, you're American, and you're fighting in Russia.
I am the main... Oh, wait, that's Hogan. I really gotta stop. I can't figure this shit out. Jesus Christ, dude.
Eye of the Tiger.
The Eye of the Tiger. Come on. We discussed that in a fucking show, too.
We did.
Rocky would not be, without that song... it'd still be a good movie, but that solidified like
just those montages.
There's like, certain songs
you gotta have. It gets you pumped.
Go with certain movies.
He's picking up dead cows and running through the snow with them on his back and shoulders.
Come on, rock! Yeah.
Yeah, but Ivan Drago. Ivan Drago. Ivan Drago.
Ivan Jergoff.
I've been jerk off. But he was so badass.
Oh yeah, and he was like the machine. I mean,
yeah,
he was
just
great.
like a robot.
Love it.
So crazy.
But he did lose.
He did lose.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Fuck, I'm human."
Yeah,
and he's like, "This use can change."
But those punches, though, remember they were just like,
yeah, he killed Apollo Creed.
He did.
He killed Apollo Creed.
He's a murderer. He never even went to jail for that.
No. That's fucked up.
Another plot we'll have to delve into.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cover up.
Is he a murderer or is he just a boxer?
I think he's
a murderous boxer?
Yeah, he's like a Terminator.
Okay, another great one.
Another fighter, Chong Li from Bloodsport.
Oh my God.
Kumite,
Yes.
Kumite.
And this was set up, also great movie, set up throughout the whole movie. You know, going down to the final where they're on that. It's not a ring, but it's just the platform.
It's just a platform. It's like a tournament style.
Oh yeah,
I love tournament style, like anything.
Yep. And then they get to the finals, and I just remember like the slow motion, like the punch or something, and he's like, ah.
Yeah, because he was blind. He got blinded.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I forgot how he got blinded, but I remember he was training with a blindfold on anyway, and then somehow he got blinded. I can't remember why. But yeah, Chong Li killed his buddy, the big biker guy.
Yep.
He was from, Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah,
he was the bad. He was like the.
He was a sidekick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Bush. Remember that? Was that him? Or he's like, nerds, I'm gonna kill you, nerds.
Yeah, he's all goofy.
That guy was great.
Oh, we're gonna cover the Revenge of the Nerds too.
Have to.
But yeah, Chong Li killed his biker buddy and then just pissed off Van Damme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, because he did that split.
Yeah, he did.
And then he
split.
just
He just punched him in the nuts or whatever.
Oh, it was great.
That was a good fucking movie. I love that movie so much.
That was good. Bloodsport.
Yeah.
The other two, was there 2 or 3? I mean,
I know there was another one, but it wasn't.
I think they ended it.
I don't think it was Van Damme in the second one either.
Oh,
It was
God.
like somebody else.
See, that's the worst.
Yeah, you can't.
Ultimately, the worst. If you're going to do a sequel, please bring back the original people.
We talked about that with Teen Wolf.
Yes, dude. Perfect example. I mean, that was...
Not that movie needed a sequel.
No, God, that movie did not need a sequel. But it did break Jason Bateman into the...
Yeah.
But still.
I guess.
No sequels.
Was he a baseball player in that?
I don't know, dude. It was...
No, it was like a wrestler? Or...
I just remember us laughing through that whole scenario.
We covered Teen Wolf in another episode as well. So go back and check that one out. But yeah. Chong Li, fucking rules.
Yeah.
Bloodsport, fucking rules.
That was great. Okay, Die Hard. Everyone has
another
seen this.
movie that fucking rules.
Yes. Is it a Christmas movie or is it a regular movie?
Absolutely a Christmas movie.
I agree 100%.
I see a Christmas tree. I see Christmas lights.
Yep.
It's a Christmas movie.
Hans Gruber.
Yeah. Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
McLean.
Yep. And
he took over Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh yeah.
This tall building, skyscraper, and
he definitely villain describes this guy.
Yeah. He's just bad.
Isn't this where Bruce Willis goes through the vent?
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker.
What is it you say? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just hit, like, he had minions too. He had like a little crew.
Of course.
He had his terrorist crew. Just hijacking this building.
And the thing about Die Hard too is the first movie was good. The second movie was pretty good too.
Yeah, I
You know
like
what I
Die
mean?
Hard too. I like all of the Die Hard.
Yeah, they weren't I think it was just Bruce Willis, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the actor, they brought him back.
Dude, yes.
So
Bruce Willis fucking ruled.
Dude, it makes a big difference when you know, if you don't bring back the regular guy, automatically you're losing 50% viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was just a great, I mean, that was a good series.
Yeah, yeah. I love Die Hard movies.
Man, they were
so
good.
Even up until like the last one, it was like Die Hard with a Vengeance or something.
Yeah.
Or like Still Dying Hard.
Yeah, right.
Die Hard again.
But yeah, Die Hard movies are fantastic. This one,
oh my gosh, this might be
fantastic.
this might be my number one
Close.
on this list. Yeah. So we're talking about Joker,
oh my God.
Jack Nicholson from
Yes.
Batman '89.
So
Wait
good.
till they get a load of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the whole, like, I know that they did something to keep his face.
Yeah,
you know
there's
what
some
I mean?
prosthetics and shit like that.
But it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't fake. It wasn't drawn on. It wasn't.
No.
And he played that role just
the T.
great, right?
Party Man!
Oh my God.
Prince. Oh, that soundtrack is so good in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that movie was directed by Tim Burton, who previously did Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And then
So great.
the Batman franchise wanted something
Yeah.
not so silly and goofy like the Burt Ward
Yeah.
Batman with the pow.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted something dark like Gotham City fucking
And
dark.
wasn't that with Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton, another guy that fucking...
Such a good combo, though.
Dude, he's so good. He's coming off of Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. So
Right.
like, you know, they're
And it
together.
for me, it's like Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
Oh, yeah. I went and saw the play when it came to Rochester.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
Was it?
Oh,
man,
my God.
I missed that one.
So good.
I wanted to see that.
So good. You could even take your kid to that. Like, it's
Like,
awesome.
My son, six-year-old boy, he's seen Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
he'll
the movie.
love
okay,
this.
it's cool.
He'll love it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But whenever I see Michael Keaton, I see Beetlejuice. No matter what movie he's in, Multiplicity, I see millions of Beetlejuices.
You can see that the way he acts and just like moves his
it's
head.
that sound.
Yeah.
But with the movie, it's fantastic. Great combination.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. He is masked, though, somewhat,
Yeah.
and he's not, but...
Yeah. So, yeah, that Batman '89, we got to cover that one.
was
That's
so good.
One of my favorite movies.
So good, dude.
Yeah, so Joker, he was originally... Robin Williams went out for the Joker.
Oh, my God.
Auditioned to play a Joker, and they initially wanted Jack Nicholson, but he was like kind of on the fence. And Jack Nicholson's agents said to Jack, well, if you don't want it, then Robin Williams is going to get it.
Yeah.
And Jack was like, all right, I'll do it.
But also,
Could you imagine a Robin Williams fucking Joker?
I don't know. Honestly,
bonkers.
it'd be like more comedic. I
Yeah,
feel.
right? It'd just be like a coke dream or
Yeah,
something. Just
but like Jack Nicholson.
oh my God, there's a Batman coming down from the building.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You don't know where he would be.
But you know what? Robin Williams plays a really good, like, fucked up, like, villain. Have you ever seen 1 Hour Photo?
1 Hour Photo. No.
He plays, like, a guy that, like, develops film and everything, but he plays, like, a super creepy guy. And Insomnia, too. Him and Al Pacino.
Really?
He plays, like, a murderer. Robin Williams does. And Al Pacino's trying to, like, track him down. And he's just...
He was a good all
He was
around.
super, like, comedic and everything, but when he went to that dark side,
Yeah.
it was like, holy shit.
Because he could relate, obviously. Now
Yeah,
that we know,
It's
you know
almost
what
like
I'm
a Jim Carrey when he taps into his dark side.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, ooh, wow,
Yeah.
that's badass. But yeah, Jack Nicholson, Joker.
Fantastic. Oh, another thing about Jack Nicholson, though, is like his deal with the Batman. He was like, I'll do it. He's like, but I want 80% of all marketing, toys.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude. Jack
What?
Nicholson made $100 million, him personally.
80%?
Yep.
Oh, what
And
does
they-
that leave Michael Keaton?
they-
He's like, I'm Batman.
No, that was just merchandise.
Oh my God.
That was just merchandise. Like, they paid him his regular movie salary.
Yeah, yeah.
But for his merchandise, he's like, anything they sell.
Oh, for Joker merchandise? Okay, I thought it was for the movie.
No,
I
just
was like,
Joker.
wow, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
He made... Because Joker, like we said
Oh
earlier.
yeah, absolutely. He should get 80%.
Dude,
He
that was
created
like a
the fucking
one-time deal,
character.
the whole thing. And
Yeah.
they went with it. And he said that that's the most money he's ever made on
my
any
God.
film, on anything. And he said he still makes money. Not a lot, but...
Yeah. This town needs an enema.
Yeah, dude.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
So great.
Oh, good.
All right, we're talking 80s still, and this... Another great, to me, another great Christmas movie or not Christmas movie?
Christmas movie.
Of
absolutely.
course.
The Gremlins.
Jeez.
Total Christmas movie. He gets the gift for Christmas.
Yes.
Right?
So great, and...
Macaron.
Yup. Don't feed it water. Or whatever the whole speech
After
is.
midnight.
Yeah.
Do not feed.
Was that Mr. Miyagi? Did we just break another
wish it
conspiracy?
was. Right? Maybe they put a beard on him, had him grow a beard.
He just makes a cameo. He's like, wax on, wax off.
Yeah. For the cage. Wax on. Wax on.
No water. Paint the fence, though. Paint fence.
The cage. Always look high.
Don't
Yeah.
get paint on Gremlin.
Oh man, yeah, the Gremlins, they're badass.
Oh, dude. And we're talking about all Gremlins in that movie. Like
Right,
the,
yeah.
The bad.
You had the head honcho, which was Stripe.
Oh, yeah. He was the...
And I guess you could say the Gremlins were his minions, but
Of course. He had a...
he kind of led the pack, right?
He had an army of a bunch of characters.
Gosh, so many Gremlins.
So great. Even like that.
chasing
Remember
after
that
that
chick?
gizmo.
That chick one in the dress with the big lipstick.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
She's
those
like,
Gremlins too. Yeah.
Oh, it was?
All sexy.
to Welcome to New York or some shit.
Gremlins 2, Welcome to New York.
I don't know what was it. I remember them being in New York. Oh, they sung the song New York.
The new batch. Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Oh, okay. Because in the
Welcome
first
to New York.
didn't they sing at the end?
They did.
New
yeah.
or
They were singing like it was during like the New Year's.
yeah,
New
the-
Year's Eve. They're like, bah, bah, bah.
That's it. Yes. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to New York.
I'm thinking like Jay-Z and shit, like New York, we're concrete jungle. 80s, bro, 80s.
The Gremlins. Welcome to New York.
Oh man, but yeah,
Yeah.
Gremlin's a great movie.
Yeah, you can't feed them after midnight, and don't get water on them. Don't
And
get on the mugwise.
And the one thing that I am so happy and so grateful for is that they never made. I mean, there was a sequel,
Yeah, Gremlins 2.
right? But that was it.
Yeah. I
They
think
didn't
they
take
cut
it-
it off there. There's nowhere to go from there.
They didn't take it too far. They
Yeah.
didn't try to get the money, because you
Yeah.
can ruin movies. Even the second one was all right.
Yeah, I think
Right?
yeah, Gremlins was like the serious tone, like
It was
don't fuck with the
perfect.
Gremlins, and then Gremlins 2 was more comedic,
Yeah,
a send off, like all right,
we're done.
let's give them personalities, and then then
But thank God they stopped.
Yeah.
Because it's just one of those things where we talk about all the time. You could ruin a whole franchise.
yeah,
You know?
if you go too far. Don't
But
go
the
too-
Gremlins was great.
yeah, I love
The first one, I mean, I could watch it right now
Oh yeah,
and love every minute of
it's
it.
so good. We watch it. Yeah, we watch it every like Christmas. season.
See?
I want my son to
It's
watch
like
it. I
Die
don't
Hard,
think it's-
Gremlins,
Yeah, yeah.
National Lampoon.
Oh, dude, yes.
Christmas Story is
Vacation.
cool, but
I'm over it.
yeah,
It's on
way
too
over
much.
it.
Yeah,
They play
I'll
it-
watch a little. I'll put it on while I'm doing something else. But
Yeah, the 24/7 thing kills it.
yeah.
TBS
you can
is
quote
like-
it back and forth, like back to front and front to back. It's just
It's like, forget about
I
it.
get it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, speaking of the Joker, he is back on the list. Jack Torrance, The
Jack
Shining.
Torrance from The Shining. Yes. Wow, what a psychopath. Psychopaths. So they rent out this.
It was awesome.
Yeah, they rent out this big mansion in like Colorado or something like
I
that.
believe so.
During the winter months, and they pretty much are just stuck in this mansion because there's a snowstorm.
Yep.
And Jack Torrance is an author trying to write a book,
Yeah.
his next masterpiece, and it's just him, his wife, and his son in this mansion, and they just go stir crazy. Well, Jack does.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other two
And
It's like a haunted fucking mansion. The kids start seeing ghosts.
right.
Red rum everywhere, and
Oh my God.
yeah,
And
and the mom's just like, oh, okay. Should I make you some sandwiches?
we just listened to some of it. He's like, can you please just get the fuck out of here?
Why don't you start by getting the fuck out of here? Whenever you hear me typing.
And it's not a computer, it's a typewriter.
It's a typewriter. Yeah, and she goes back in that room later on and just sees that he's been typing no work and no play makes Jack a dull boy sentence. Every page is filled with that 1,000 times. That's all he's been writing the whole time. She's like, oh.
What's wrong here?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the most famous scene is when, you know, he's in between the doors and he's like,
oh, here's Johnny.
yeah.
He's got the axe coming after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy starts to see he's going a little crazy, and
We gotta get out of here.
yeah, she's got a bat. And they're going up the stairs, and she's like,
Axe
"Give
versus...
me the bat. Give me the bat.
And
I'm gonna bash your brains in."
And the cool thing about Jack Nicholson, though, is you don't see him as the Joker.
No,
you know what I mean? Like when he...
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was before.
Yeah, The Shining was 80, and then Batman was 89.
Right, so you don't see... Like, he can separate from his movie roles, you know?
Yeah,
Some people can't. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like...
But Jack Nicholson always has this, like, this loose wire in his head that's just, like, sparking, and he's just, like, keep fucking losing it any second.
He was a great actor.
Dude, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love him so much, especially in The Shining. That's, like, one of my favorite movies.
The Shining.
Yeah.
And that always will be a great movie.
Oh, dude, yeah, I can
No
watch
matter
it.
what.
Yeah.
I'm sure did they do remakes of it?
No. There's a pretty good documentary on it, though. Like,
Oh, good.
Behind the scenes of everything. Like, kind of like some conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And, like,
But they never did like a...
no.
Oh, good.
I can't imagine.
He was probably
Like,
like...
Shining 2, Welcome to New York.
Yeah, he was... New York! Come
Here
to
we are, Wendy. We're in New York.
And we're 85.
He gets thawed out from the end of the Shining.
And there's gremlins here. Why the fuck is there gremlins here?
Why is there a masked man coming off a boat out of the ocean, coming up to kill everybody? Punching people's heads off, Wendy.
Wendy? Can you hear me, Wendy?
This guy's over here saying I'm gonna break you. And what the fuck is a kumite? I don't get it.
I'm used to a typewriter. What is this computer shit?
Where's my typewriter? What are these war games going on? Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, those are... oh, man. I got an honorable mention, though.
Let's hear it.
We're going to do... I'm going to go with Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of a villain, because this sets the premise for the whole movie. Francis steals Pee-wee's bike, and this movie would be nothing without Francis
Stealing the bike.
Stealing the bike.
And that's where they go on the Great Adventure.
Here we go. 90 minutes. Yeah.
So funny. Damn it. But yeah, I can't think of any other ones right now.
Yeah. There's we got Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He's pretty good villain.
Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Wasn't Dick Tracy in that? Or was that just a whole nother movie? Or am I the dude in the yellow coat? That wasn't Dick Tracy.
No. I'm so glad you do this show.
Who was it?
I'm so glad. It was
Warren Beatty. Remember?
Warren Beatty was Dick Tracy in the
Yeah.
Dick Tracy movie. He had nothing to do with Who Framed Roger
But wasn't
Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit in that movie?
No.
Jessica Rabbit?
Nobody was in the Dick Tracy movie from Roger
Holy
Rabbit.
fuck, dude. I remember.
You're like crossing beams here.
Yeah, I'm just mixing movies
Don't cross
together.
beams.
I'm just like, here, let's mash up Roger Rabbit and Dick Tracy.
Who framed Dick Tracy? Welcome to New York.
They're like, so what are these guys talking about? They're talking about 80s villains, and they're like, Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit was in Dick Tracy?
Oh, Madonna was in Dick Tracy, the movie.
I think so, yeah.
I knew there was somebody.
Yeah, she
okay.
was.
See, it comes back to me once. We're old. I mean, come on, give us a break. Jeez Louise.
Oh my gosh, I love doing this. Keeps me on my toes.
Phew. And I just look dumber and dumber, so that's cool.
Dumb and Dumber, that's a 90s movie.
We have to end the show because we are straight up cooking in this studio.
Yeah.
It is warm.
It's sweating. There's an air show going on outside, so we can't have the windows open.
Yeah.
Because we don't want the sound from the airplanes.
Yeah. We don't want Top Gun to come up in topic, and we have to talk about Top Gun.
Oh, great. Here we go. You ready? Sit tight. Another 30 minutes on Top Gun.
Tom Cruise parachutes down. He's like, hey, guys, how's it going?
He misses the land. Now he's in the water with his swimmies on, which is a reoccurring thing for these 80s shows. It's people...
Swimmies. That's when they became popular.
David Hasselhoff had him on. Joe Biden had him on. I got these swimming in a pool.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Okay. So yes, that is our 80s movies villains.
Yes.
If you can, please share with one person. Doesn't matter who. We would appreciate it.
Yes, let them know that they can listen to this on all major platforms, wherever you can hear podcasts and watch on YouTube as well.
Just type in One Drink Podcast. Mm-hmm. Very simple.
Easy.
And you can laugh along with us. That's all we do is laugh.
Yes,
so.
laugh, sweat, and have one drink. Yeah.
Man, it's a tough life.
Yes.
It's a tough life. But
so tough, Wendy.
The couple hours we do this, it's fun. So that's why we do it.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
And
if you ever happen to make it back to the 80s, please tell them that One Drink Podcast sent you.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Until next show. Cheers.
Bye.